Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for this second game of today. The game between Lion Hunters and BENTIU City. Lion Hunters today, being at home, they started with the shot number 23, Isaac Vida Michael. Shot number 18 is Sevito Anul. Shot number 31 is Philip Nadu Lege. Shot number 80 is Isaac Friday Edward. Shot number 10, Victor Selik. Shot number 17 is Henry Mawa. Shot number 16 is Emmanuel Kenyi Cosmas. Shot number 79 is Luis Natio John. Shot number 8 is Nelson Mandela John. Shot number 21 is Chan Gathan. And shot number 47 is John Malaysia Charles. That's it for Lion Hunters for today. And the team, BENTIU City, they're starting with shot number 4, Nyak Riak Magai Mariam. Shot number 10, Hoet Ball Wani. Shot number 6 is Nathan A. Israeli. Shot number 8 is Ted James Wichong. And shot number 15 is Chad Chola Mashok. Shot number 28 is Jikani Kwaja David. Shot number 33, Jacob Adis Anom. Shot number 14, Riek Thop Riek. Shot number 16, Gabriel Webb Gariala. And shot number 2 is Maurice Paul Akok. Then lastly is shot number 27, Gabriel Kim Yap for Team BENTIU City. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the lineup for the two teams, Lion Hunters and BENTIU City, for the second game of today. Ladies and gentlemen, team Lion Hunters being at home, they are in complete green with the white shoppings, and the team BENTIU City, they are in a complete violet with white adorns. Today, Monopera as the center referee, Zara Ali is the first assistant referee, Andrew Abid. Andrea Abid is a second assistant referee, and Shakir Selit is the fourth official of today. Remember, the stadium is the stadium security is under control by leader Jacob Kobe. The young man called Kwaje is one in charge of medics, as you can see them alongside around the beach. Ladies and gentlemen, let us enjoy the game as we enjoy South Africa.
Yes, a very good afternoon, a very passionate. We are talking about afternoon. It is, and of course, it's a very crucial game between Lion Hunters FC of Yei and BENTIU City. Well, I remember actually Lion Hunters are looking for their second win, probably if they can, but of course, they have actually won only one game. That means that they will have a lot of work to be done as long as this game is concerned. And of course, for BENTIU City, surely we're going to be important to see how they can, continue winning. Because at the end of the day, if you check out the teams, chilling at the top, you will find Almeric, you will find Corium, and of course, but of course, currently you'll find Qatar. So that tells you how competitive this league is so far. Otherwise, talking about Lion Hunters, they have gone for Isaac Bida as the goalkeeper. Remember, this is a very versatile player. He can play as well as a defender, and of course, he's one of the guys that always sits for whenever he is needed. That's Isaac Bida. He is in goal for Lion Hunters, and of course, Sebito. Well, Philip Lado maintains his role, especially partnering Isaac, who is the captain of the team. And of course, there's also Victor Sebit. Don't forget Henry Mawa, who have so far scored actually 4 goals already in the competition, and he's also one of the top scorers when you talk about the MTN South Sudan Premier League so far. And there's also Mr. Emmanuel Kenyi, who seems to be playing for the first time, and he's one of the few signings probably that the Hunters have so far done. And of course, there's also Nelson Mandela, another new signing. And don't forget Mr. Chang Gadpan, another new signing, and John Malis. And of course, there's also a former superstar player. He's called Mr. Luis Latio. He played for Superstar FC of EA sometimes back, and he has signed around 6 months contract with Lion Hunters FC of EA. All about aiming to do something in the MTN South Sudan Premier League. Well, for BENTIU City, there are a couple of players. Don't forget Gabriel Kier is starting. Well, Maurice Paul, Gabriel Kum as well, and Mr. Red Talk, Jacob Adiz, Mr. Jikani Kawaja, Charchol, Mr. Ted James. He has scored so far 3 goals in the competition. Nathaniel in midfield, Hawait, ball including Nyak Riak. This is how Benty City have so far gone for this very game. Otherwise, the team that is putting on green is Suwali Lion Hunters, and they are the team playing at home. Meanwhile, light blue is Benty City. Today, they are playing away. Now, Benty City making a very good progress down on the left side of the pitch. And of course, our little pressure is here. But remember, it's the Hunters trying to control everything here. A long ball. The idea is Sebito, but I think didn't go wide. And I think Sebito have started so far almost all the games that Hunters have played in the competition. And I think he's one of the key players that adds, the pace when you talk about Lion Hunters FC. Nice body work done by Isaac, who is the captain of the team. He had some injury scares, but I think he's trying to look better and better every time in the game. Now Benty City trying to settle a chest rider from just number 10, and that's Mr. Hawood Paul. This is so far Ball's second game in terms of starting this very game. But of course, remember today is Mr. Chul. Chul is playing as a right winger for BENTIU City in this very game. Meanwhile, there are a couple of players on the bench for both sides. For the Hunters, there's Awan Kawach, who drops on the bench, former East FC player, and Kamaka FC, David Dazangota is as well on the bench. Well, Johnny Abba, Kulang, of course, Bidit, Isaac Derrick, Mr. Mambo Emmanuel Guy is as well on the bench, including Mr. Dew. Those are the players on the bench for Lion Hunters FC of Yei. Remember, of recently, some of their players actually have traveled back to Yei, and I think due to school issues here and there, so some of them decided to travel back, and that's why the Hunters actually were able to get some new signings. Now, ball for Benty City. I think a trial all about trying from far, and that's Mr. Jacob Adis. Well, I think today, tactically, Benty City head coach decided to put Jacob Adis in midfield. To me, it's a bit a wrong call, because the last time Adis played on the flank, especially on the right side, has a number 7 player. He was making good runs even until he was able to score, of course, a leveler that was against Hilal FC of Wow. So to me, putting Adis probably today more into the midfield, much as he's playing as a left winger, I think it's a bit tactically a wrong call to me from the Benty City head coach. But if he decided to take Adis back to his favorite, that's number 7, and make the runs using his, natural left, and I think it will really work out. That's my idea here. But of course, the game is still 0-0 in case you have just joined. Well, Lion Hunters FC of Yei nil, Benty City nil. Is a foul, and it's gonna be a free kick to the away side today. Remember, this is the MTN South Sudan Premier League. Therefore, to MTN, the sponsors for this very league, the first edition, and of course, that's why we're talking about MTN South Sudan. Now, Ted James, he had a brilliant game last time out against, of course, Hilal FC of Wow, but I think he has scored so far 3 goals in the competition, Mr. Ted James, and he may think he's looking forward for another one here. Well, Benty City also have got a couple of players on the bench, and of course, I may think, well, if needed, they will really do something. Number of them like Diktar, of course, Kual, don't forget Mr. Tor Galwak, Jani, former player for Almeric FC of BENTIU. But of course, a chance is there. Center referee says it's a foul, it's going to be a free kick to Lion Hunters FC of Yei. Remember, teams that came from Yei for any national competition have not been having a chilly life in the games, much as they can pick 1 or 2 wins. But I think they have not been really getting into the promised land in most of the games, most of the competitions, national ones. The chance is right there for Benty City to tap it in, but of course, Lion Hunters have picked it from their offside flag. Is against just number 15 for BENTIU City. And I think for sure he was a bit slightly though. That's Mr. Chul. Well, on the bench, there's also Mr. Dagas Gadik who drops on the bench. Well, Galwak Joel is also here. Ball on the bench. Pal Orek on the bench. Valentin, of course, Eze is as well on the bench for BENTIU City. Emmanuel Hakimi. Well, Mohamed is one of the players on the bench. Marco Lual Yao, a fellow Wasa. Michael on the ball. Gatieni. These are the players on the bench for BENTIU City. But of course, all about getting something that just number 28, much as it did not really go like the way he wanted. And that's Mr. Jikani. Lion Hunters FC 0, BENTIU City 0. Remember, Emmanuel KB also have left the camp, just like John Arike Eje. Well, because of school issues. Well, that's for Lion Hunters FC. Nathaniel takes it forward. Well, Sebito Sebit have to come. He's involved. He's a former player for Kamaka FC. Well, very poor from just number 8, Nelson Mandela. Offside against BENTIU City. Remember, Lion Hunters FC nil, BENTIU City nil. MTN South Sudan Premier League. Isaac giving it to his captain, Isaac as well. Now Nelson. But a real work done by Nathaniel. Nathaniel is fouled. Is going to be a free kick to BENTIU City. Remember last time out they came from a goal down. Well, to at least collect all the 3 points against the FC of Wow. But I think there's a concern here with the goalkeeper of BENTIU City, just number 16. And of course, that's Mr. Gabriel Kum. All about his boots having some problems. And of course, remember, the only female among men is Rina, who is the head coach of Lion Hunters. And she's really doing well in terms of organizing her team and, of course, trying to put all the needed things in place. That's Rina. She is the head coach of Lion Hunters FCA, the only female, by the way, in the competition. But of course, headed away, given to just number 15. What a turn from him. And of course, BENTIU City goes for the first sort of target. It goes direct to Isaac, who is the goalkeeper of Lion Hunters. It was a very good, actually, idea from just number 15, especially when he had the IQ to turn and, of course, try to see how he can go for a shot. It really worked on, and that's Mr. Chul. Philip Nelson. Nelson takes it to just number, of course, 40. And still Lion Hunters FC having a good moment here. Sebito have to chase it, but of course, the body language really worked on. That's from the captain of BENTIU City, Mr. Nyak Riak. Both sides are still looking for some loopholes. Both sides are still looking for a bit of something to do in the game. But of course, remember, it's still halftime. BENTIU City nil, Lion Hunters FC nil. Throw in to BENTIU City. Now Riak. Riak takes it forward. Headed away by Philip. And settled by just number 21. But of course, a good parking from him is a foul to the Hunters. Remember, the player being fouled for Lion Hunters is none other than that's Mr. Chang Katpat. Lion Hunters goes for it again. Too much for Sebito to find it. Riak. Nathaniel. Nathaniel has been a real babysitter for Hilal FC, for BENTIU City, and I think has been making real good work, tremendous job, especially when it comes to reducing the pressure, when it comes to cooling the muscle of the game. I think he has been a big deal for BENTIU City. Nathaniel, just number 6 of BENTIU City. He's still here. Now is Mr. Chul. Back to Nathaniel. Finds Mr. Gabriel Kir. Gabriel Kir wins for himself a throw in. Lion Hunters FC nil, BENTIU City nil. Taken highly by the left fullback. But the Hunters picks it from there and they goes for a counter. Is Mr. Chul into the middle of the park. Ted James with a nice pass, but again, Lion Hunters are so much wise in keeping the ball away from their own line, probably away from their own half. They're having a moment here. Very good rotation from Mawa Henry. Mawa Henry still feels like never giving up. He keeps on going for the ball. Mawa Henry actually has scored 4 goals in the competition. And if you go and check out the top scorers in the M10 South Sudan Premier League, Mawa Henry will never miss in that. You may think the last game he played, he was playing more as a deep, probably 8, and I think chance for Lion Hunters, very weak from Luis, and I think he should have done better. BENTIU City goes for it again. This time around, Chul is playing at the left flank. Nathaniel finds a Ted. Won back by the Hunters. Sebit takes it, of course, to the midfield. More of a support. Sebit is having a space here, but I think all ended in a vain, as but it still goes to Hunters. This time around, it goes to the goalkeeper for BENTIU City, and that's Gabriel Kum. Nathaniel, Gabriel Kir. Now is Jekini. Nathaniel is still again. Ted James. Nice pass from Ted James. But of course, the first touch from just number 15 was not quite. That's a cherry. Sebit playing 1-2. But I think it was cleverly won by just number 14. That was Mr. Tong. Now comes Isaac, defending very well in his territory to Philip. Good play from them. I think In the last two games of free, the partnership between Philip and Isaac have not been having too much problems, much as they concede, but they've been trying their best, especially Isaac using the body language and Philip slightly using more of, the mindset right there. But I think they will have to really work on it much because they have a problem when it comes to defending on the high line. So they will have to see how they can manufacture some things little bit. A very good run there made by Mawa Henry, but of course the ball goes out as a throw in. Sebito dropping it into the penalty area, but of course cleared by Nathaniel. It's a corner kick for the Hunters. Remember, this is the first corner kick, not for them only, but of course for this game. So it's gonna be a chance anyway for the Hunters. Our Henry goes for it, and of course headed away by just number. That's 33 Jacob Adiz. Cleared more by the right fullback, but of course Sebit have to be involved now. It goes to John Malis. Still John Malis. John Malis having sometimes here a good one. Nelson Mandela depossessed. It's BENTIU City making a run here. Adis is going forward. And he has been fouled by John Malis. It's going to be a free kick to BENTIU City. In case you have just joined us, BENTIU City nil. Lion Hunters FC, of course, nil. MTN South Sudan Premier League. Remember, MTN are the proud sponsors of this very competition. The first edition, and I think they really deserve the credit for making sure everything is in place. Now, Lion Hunters. Feels like they want to go wide, and they are going wide. Almost won by Nathaniel. Nice check from Mr. Chani. And I think it was too much for Sebit to reach. It's going to be a throw in. Now Nyak Riak, Nathaniel. Nathaniel goes. The aim is checking for Adis. Adis versus two, Philip and Isaac. But of course, handball on just number 28 is going to be a free kick to the Hunters. That's Jikani Kawaja. Another run is coming for the Hunters now. John Malis. Free kick to Hunters. They're looking for their second win, but of course this is their sixth game in the competition. So they really have a lot of work to be done. But of course they're chilling at the rock bottom alongside Olympic FC. Not actually Lion Hunters, but of course it's Nile City that are chilling at the rock bottom. They lost to Jamus FC earlier today, 3-0. And a couple of goal scorers like Mr. Fox, who moved from Somalian side, special terminating his contract to play his football back in the country for Jamus, scored his debut goal. Meanwhile, Mr. Johanna also, Paulino, was on the scoreline, including Mr. Tito Lokir. And Jamus FC really seems like they really want to make sure they have to remain. What a turn from, of course, Nelson goes to Sebit. Sebit looking for support. A good one there. A chance of target. That's from just number 21, Mr. Changi. Got pan. But well, he had time to decide, especially when placing that shot. He had the opportunity because he was not crowded. So I thought he was going to take time to still go with the ball and perhaps pull something so much easily. Danger for Isaac, but he looks comfortable. He takes it wide, defended by BENTIU City. And of course, a run there by Mr. Chol. Chol, of course, goes for a shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. That's Mr. Isaac. And that's well his first save of this game. Isaac. Nice work done by him. I told you he's a versatile player. Plays at almost all the positions on the pitch. That's Isaac. Today he's a goalkeeper. And, sometimes if your defenders are down, you can also play him as a defender. And that's Isaac for you. Isaac Bida. Of course, Ted James takes it back. An acrobatic involving two players hitting the crossbar, but of course, it's offside. The Benty City offside. Well, it's going to be a goal kick anyway. I mean, an offside, but of course, it was so close for Benty City to open the scoring this afternoon. They're going for it again. Crossed it very well. Oh, I think Benty City are on the presser. They keep on adding more petrol on fire. That's what they're doing. But of course, it's a free kick. The last 2 minutes, they've been okay. Taken by Chol. Finds the hero for Mr. Tate. But of course, freedom is there for just number 10 to tap it in. Not quite from him yet again. And that's Mr. Hawood Ball. He should have probably also tried mind games, especially at that 18-yard box. Because if you try mind games dealing with defenders, you may never know what's going to happen. Benty City keeps on adding more pressure, but of course, now Lion Hunters on the counter. Sebito 1-1 again is Mr. Riak. Finds Mr. Takes it, has a sword. Corner kick, but of course, it was something good from Luis actually. Mr. Luis. Nice trial from him. I could not believe that he does well. Second corner kick this afternoon for the Hunters. Our Henry will surely take it. Our Henry is a corner kick. Another corner to Lion Hunters FC. After, of course, Mr. Tong headed it away. The Benty City looks a little bit docile, and you may think in most cases when it comes to the second half of the game, that's where they start, of course, doing their own things. They are cleared away by just number 10, and that's Mr. Ball. Good run from Chol down on the right. Finds Mr. Tong. Tong for Benty City. Nathaniel looks for Ted. What a pass from Ted, but of course, there's a chance. He goes down. Is it a penalty? So the referee says there's no penalty. But of course, I think so crucial decision. But center referee did not waste time in making the decision after Bida collided with, of course, just number 33. That's Mr. Achel Adiz. And I think fans are calling for intervention of what the video assessing referee, that's VAR, much as we don't have it yet in the competition, but because inshallah one day. But trust me, that was a real chance for Benty City. It's water break now. 30 minutes played into halftime. But remember, Lion Hunters FC of Yei nil, Benty City nil. There are no goals, but of course, the technical team will take advantage to talk to their players in terms of at least making sure everything have to be good. And I'm very sure that's what they're doing right now. Center referee says water break is over. Lion Hunters FC looking forward to winning their second game in the competition after a couple of losses. We are back to business after the water break now. Addis won easily by Sebito. Now Luis. Well, Luis could not go past the left fullback of Benti City, and that's Gabriel Kir. Isaac is going to be going for a long throw, and that's what he does in most cases. He almost collided with the Lions lady, that's Mr. Isaac, while taking. But Isaac goes for a long one into the congested area. Cleared finally by BENTIU. Sit and they breathe again. Nathaniel failing at this. Won back by just number 47, John Malice. Very, very poor from Mr. Nelson, but I think Nelson have not been really having some good moments here. But of course, a chance is here for Benti City. Is Mr. Chol beating still one, goes up and deflected anyway. It's gonna be a corner kick to Benti City. I think Nelson, that's Mr. Nelson Mandela, just number 8, have been actually really losing a hell of balls, especially in midfield. And I think we need to see how he can step back to balance the game. Otherwise, he has been covering spaces. It's a corner kick to Benti City. One player goes down, foul. Foul is a free kick to Lion Hunters FC of Yei. Anybody representing Yei Local Football Association in the competition. The only team from the association, that's Lion Hunters FC. Luis to Gadpan. Won back by Benti City, and of course the turn from Addis could not go to where he wanted. Headed away by Philip, controlled by Nathaniel for Benti City. Gabriel Kier back to Nathaniel. Nathaniel looking for a couple of guys, but of course he goes direct to Isaac Bida. Now is Sebito in his front, but of course won by Riak. Tong, still Tong for Benti City. Finds Chol. Ted James. To the left now, Addis. Addis gives it to Kir. Kir goes for delivery. Very dangerous one, but of course, Hunters briefs again. Mawa Henry lost it eventually to Benti City. Nathaniel is now having a bit of fun here. Sebito have to really scoop it out. Benti City still all about both sides actually losing and winning the ball within seconds. Nice play. The pass is good. All about checking for Luis. Is a throw into Lion Hunters. But I think, well, John Malice is really having a good moment for Lion Hunters, especially cooling everything in the midfield. And in most cases, he doesn't bring pressure. He controls it. That's Mr. John Malice, just number 47 for Lion Hunters FC. A good header, by the way, from Sebito, but of course, the goalkeeper actually had no idea, and that's Mr. Gabriel Kum, much as it went a little bit near the post. Philip with the defensive header. Henry. Free kick to Lion Hunters FC. Lion Hunters FC 0, BENTIU City 0 as well. It's a free kick at the center half taken by Mal Henry. Well, the captain is always ready. Mr. Nyak Riak Kilias Chol. Free kick to BENTIU City. I think it was a free kick for sure. Riak to Tong. Now ball. Ball looking for Tor. Can Tong succeed it? He wins it now, Mr. Ted James. Direct to Isaac, the goalkeeper. The idea was very good from Ted. This time around, ball continues to press. The pass from Ted could not reach, of course, to ball won by Isaac. Now at this, Mal Henry very hard on the ball. Still Mal Henry. Good play from Mal Henry. And of course, finds Luis this time around down on the left. Now it's Mr. Luis. Luis, of course, are still scooping. Deflected, and it's going to be a corner to Lion Hunters FC of Yei. I think Luis looks dangerous when he plays on the left side of the pitch. And when he broke it there, like when he break, it is something that is giving the Hunters an opportunity because he has the space and he has the pace. He has, the momentum, the mindset of going forward, beating defenders. But Sebito was doing a little bit of the job, but Sebito loses the balls easily compared to probably Mr. Luis. So what if Luis can go to the left and the Sebito comes to the right? I believe it will really work out for the Hunters. But otherwise, it's a corner kick for them. Cleared by Tong. Ball is involved. And it goes out as a throw into Lion Hunters FC of Yei. Lion Hunters FC 0, BENTIU City 0. In case you have just joined us, the team putting on green is Suwali. Lion Hunters, a chance for them. And of course, Mal Henry is involved. Foul on the goalkeeper. It's going to be a free kick to BENTIU City. But the home fans are really jubilating. And of course, they are feeling the pressure. They feel like Lion Hunters are really at the moment doing well. Something might tell them that this team will pick something in the game. Tong. Ball. Checking for Adis now on the right side. It's going to be a throw in Lion Hunters FC after deflection on Adis. Nelson. Bida Isaac. Controlled by Gatpan. Sebito Sebit. All about checking for Luis. Throw in to Lion Hunters FC yet again. Luis is calling for it. Another throw in. And Luis keeps on calling for it. Mal Henry have to keep the ball alive. But of course, Mal Henry is still moving. This time around, it's won by Nathaniel. It's time for BENTIU City to enjoy. Nathaniel, of course, into the middle. Finds a Ted James down on the left side of the pitch. Ted James is still, of course, racing. Now a good turn is right there. Ball is involved. Ball goes for a shot. Well, not quite to the goalkeeper, but I think he knew there was a space to find a solution. Luis, free kick to BENTIU City after the fullback have been, fouled by Luis anyway. Now Nathaniel to Tong. Tong for BENTIU City. Nyak Riak is involved. And of course, passing it forward. Defended very well by the backline of Lion Hunters. Nelson. A good one there to Malice, but again, BENTIU City won it. Now Chol is operating on the left. Chol gives a very cool pass. Well, Ted James is fouled, but of course, center referee really did not intervene like much. Gadpan checking for Sebit, but again, it's Lion Hunters. Sebit is looking for a space here. Luis. Sebit, of course, goes for the shot. Blocked yet again by BENTIU City. Lion Hunters keeps on adding more pressure.
Substitution for Lion Hunters.
And of course, substitution is going to happen for Lion Hunters FC. Just number 79 is the player, of course, substituted. And that's Luis Latiu. Don't forget that just number 9 is the player who is on. And that's Mr. Dew. The chance is right here for the Hunters. Corner kick for them. But the change from Rina is really concerning because taking off Luis, and then Luis have been, of course, doing the job by at least, of course, putting more pressure on defenders of BENTIU City. But you may think it's a tactical change from Rina, the head coach of Lion Hunters FC. Chol. Ball. Free kick to BENTIU City anyway. The game is 0-0 in case you have just joined. The team putting on light blue is called BENTIU City, and they're playing away today. Home side is Lion Hunters FC of Yei. Complete green. It's going to be a free kick to the citizens. Tunnel. Adis. Now Adis looking for his favorite angle. Tapped away by Bida. And I think those are the angles that Adis really always enjoys. And if he really continues to be placed, to remain on the right side of the pitch, BENTIU City will get a goal within 10 minutes, especially when he's fed, especially when he has the balls. That's Mr. Jacob Adis, because he's a natural, of course, left foot player. And I think that's it. But of course, the corner kick for BENTIU City. Adis involved, but free kick is here. Much as the referees would have given an advantage, but the injury is the one that looks concerning. Medical team is called to intervene and find out what was the problem exactly. But I think it was more of a collision. So medical team is needed. Otherwise, BENTIU City players coming to have a bit of some water. And of course, the tactician will also want to talk to them. Otherwise, BENTIU City is still nil. Lion Hunters FC nil. We're talking about the MTN South Sudan Premier League. You can call my name Alafi Jonathan, and I have to say thank you so much for choosing us today and be part of the game. Otherwise, things still keeps on fueling at the top. Yesterday, Qatar FC picked a win, and I think they are currently, well, the team leading with 16 points. That's Qatar FC number one with 16. There are a couple of teams like BENTIU City 15. I mean, Al-Merrikh FC for BENTIU 15. And again, there's a Corium FC. Jamusa in the mix as they won today. So, sincerely, the South Sudan Premier League table standing is not for one team at the moment because most things looks really, really tight, especially in terms of points. Otherwise, 3 added minutes into the first 45, and of course, we are live at Juba National Stadium. We're talking about Lion Hunters FC versus BENTIU City. The game is 0-0. There are no goals. You may think second half will be a double work for both sides. If one will have to smile at the end of the day. But the question is, who is going to smile? Is it the Hunters or the Citizens? BENTIU City have not been actually also having a very smooth journey in the competition. Couple of bumps, and you may think they're looking forward to, recovering back to their best if they can. BENTIU City is one of the organized teams in South Sudan, without any doubt. And we think good administration, because there's one thing that makes them really, really formidable. That's BENTIU City. They announced, of course, sometimes back, they had a feeling like they will really want to construct their own stadium one day. That's BENTIU City. That's the dream, and I may think it may happen. But of course, there are a couple of teams that to talk about within the country that, in terms of administration, yes, you may probably give them your money, and BENTIU City is one of them. You may say Al-Merrikh, Jamus will argue with me. Qatar will say I'm also here. Melekia will say I am present. Munuki will complain. There are a couple of teams that are really organized within the country. You can mention, but of course, back to the game. The game is 0-0. Gadpan is making a good progress. Nice touch from just number 9. He's trying his best at the left, but there's a real pressure on him. But of course, he got a support from Nelson Mandela. Remember, the player that came for Luis is just number 9, and that's Mr. Dew. Our progress is here for BENTIU City. Adis is the guy being checked. Jacob Adis. Won easily by, given away by, of course, Sebit. He goes on, has a delivery, but Bida Isaac have to come for it. We are counting seconds already to end the half period, but of course, this is now Nathaniel. Back to Adis. Soft foul on Nathaniel, but of course, center referee said there's nothing. Jacob Adis. Tet with a touch. Nathaniel. The pass is good, but I think Isaac have to reach fast, and he reaches fast. Taps it out is going to be a throw into BENTIU City. Kir 1-on-1 versus Isaac. And finally, it's going to be a goal kick. You may think it's not much from now in terms of counting down. Now, Dew. Free kick. But of course, Dew is here. But I think since Dew came on, he's having a better, more of a good runs. And well, center referee have just blown the final whistle for halftime. Otherwise, the game have not been too much into comments, but BENTIU City also had a bit of some good chances, much as none of them was able to touch the back of the net. The same to Linehunters FC, but of course, don't forget the first substitution for the Hunters was Luis going out and Dew coming on. That's a Dew Kong. Well, you may think it's a double work for both sides in the second half of the game. Otherwise, halftime, Linehunters FC nil, BENTIU City nil. Thank you. We'll be back with the second half of the game. Call my name, Alafi Jonathan. And of course, that's the MTN Premier League. And this is what you're watching. Thank you.
اهلا ومرحبا بكم مستمعينا الاعزاء في دوري جنوب السودان الممتاز لكره القدم في الاسبوع السادس في المباراه اللي بتجمع الليله بين جي هانترز وفريق بانتيو سيتي. معي هنا في الاستوديو الكوتش عبد الرازق مبارك كوتش رمزي سبي، مرحبا بكم في جولة الليلة. خلينا نتكلم على طوالي بدون ما نضيع أي دقائق، ونتكلم عن الفريقين بانتي وسيتي داخل المباراة بعد فوز يمكن في المباراة اللي فاتت، لكن أداؤه لم يتغير، ما قدم الشيء اللي حتى بيأكد جدارته إنه فاز في المباراة اللي فاتت. رأيك شنو في أداء الفريق أو الطريقة اللي لعبها الفريق الليلة؟
أول حاجة خلينا نقول للسادة الناس اللي قاعدين يتابعونا عبر صفحة الاس اس اف اي، يمكن فريق بانتيو سيتي يعني كنا متوقعين يقدم أداء أحسن من كده، لكن هم جايين وضامنين نتيجة المباراة، فالنتيجة لذلك يا هو شفنا الأداء الباهت لا يليق بمستوى الفريق أو الفريق في الدوري الممتاز، عكس ما حصل مباراتهم لما لعبوا مع فريق سلام أويل، وحتى مباراة أمام هلال وكان في ندية وفي عزيمة وفي إصرار. لكن الليلة الفريق كله مرفوع من خدمة، ده إن دل إنما يدل النتيجة إنه اللاعبين جايين ضامنين على أساس إنه فريق جاي عنده 3 نقاط، وفريق يمكن خسر 3-4 مباريات متتالية وبغزارة الأهداف، فده طمنهم. ولكن الساحرة المستديرة لا تعترف إلا مع صافرة النهاية، فبذلك فريق بنتيو لو ما عمل حساب مسيطر ال 45 دقيقة، يمكن فريق ده أقرب للوصول إلى مرمى بنتيو سيتي.
في مباراة يمكن لاحظنا فريقية كان بيعتمد على ثلاثي خط الوسط، اللاعب رقم 8 47 و17. 47 كان أكثر فاعلية وأكثر حيوية لأنه كان هو لاعب رقم 8. اللاعب 17 برضه قدم بعض الأجزاء، يعني هم كان لهم دور كبير جدا في طريقة لعب فريق يي جون ستارز. لو كنت ملاحظ لما الفريق بيهاجم بأكثر من 4-5 لاعبين وبيضم الجناح اليمين في قلب الملعب عشان يفتح مساحه للباك يزيد عدديته، ومع وجود لاعب الارتكاز قادرين يخلقوا في المساحه. رغم ده كله الفريق ما عرف يختم الهجمه، فظل اداء سلبي للمهاجم اللي تم تغييره.
تحيه لك اخونا مايكل، وتحيه لكل المتابعين صفحه اساس السودان فوتبول اسوسيشن. يمكن انت خلينا نبدا من اخر حته تكلمت فيها، حته الدخول بتاع اللاعب جناح اليمين لوسط الملعب، يدي يخلق مساحه للباك اليمين يعمل الزياده العدديه عشان يعمل الكروس بول. يمكن ده المشكله الكبيره خلينا نقول عن ابو ياي بالتحديد في مباراه اليوم. ليه؟ لانه الفريق غير 80% من جلده، اضاف لاعبين مميزين جدا جدا في خط الوسط بتاعه وفي خط المقدمه الهجوميه بتاعه. لو اتكلمنا عن اللاعب معلش بالرقم 47 كمتوسط ميدان دفاعي، لاعب متمكن جدا، لاعب في الشباب التنزاني، وممكن لفترات طويله ما لعب كوره، وعزام التنزاني لعب في الفريق باء لعزام التنزاني، ويمكن ما لعب لفترات طويله، لكن خلينا نقول اللي كان هو اضافه حقيقيه بالنسبه لفريق يي في وسط الملعب. وانا اعتقد انه طريقه اللعب والتكتيك اللي يي قاعد يلعبه بيوريك انه في تجديد دماء على مستوى الفريق. في لاعب بالرقم 21 لاعب تشان، لاعب سابق في مريخ بانتيو، واللاعب بالرقم 9 لاعب اسكي، لاعب سابق في مريخ بانتيو، واللاعب كيني الطرف الشمال خريج اكاديميه فيوتشر ستار، هو اللاعب بالرقم 8 لاعب سابق فريق جوديلا. انا اعتقد انه يعني مجموعه جديده، وجاي اضاف للاعبين امكانياتهم الفنيه خلينا نقول يعني مقبوله، قادرين هم يقدموا جيم تكتيكي كبير في 45 الاول. يمكن الزول اللي بيشوف ممكن اقول لك الريتم بطيء وفي مشكله كبيره في ختام الهجمه، صح؟ طبيعي جدا بيحصل المشكله في ختام الهجمه لانه الفريق بيلعب ب 4-3-3 اللي بيتحول ل 4-5-1. في مشكله كبيره جدا في التحول الهجومي بالنسبه للفريق بالذات في اطراف الملعب، وطبيعي جدا بيحصل الكلام ده.
خلينا نرجع واسال سؤال. يمكن الفريق لعبوا بنفس التشكيل اللي هو 4-3-3. فريق بانجو برضه اعتمد على ثلاثي خط الملعب، اللاعب رقم 6 اللاعب رقم 8 اللاعب رقم 10. اللاعب رقم 8 اللاعب رقم 6 كان اداؤه مميز جدا، كان عباره عن ستاره قدام رباعي خط الدفاع، كان حلقه الوسط ما بين الوسط وما بين الدفاع، كان برضه بيحاول يعمل زياده في بعض المساحات لما يحس انه الباك يتقدم بيحاول يغطي. التسرع كان السمه السائده في اداء فريق بانجو في الشوط الاول، عكس تمام فريق اللي كان بيحضر وما بيستعجل في الانطلاق للامام.
اكيد طبعا يعني اللاعب خميس رقم 6 اللي هو اللاعب الارتكاز الثابت ده لاعب ماهر جدا في كل المباريات، ما مباراه اليوم يعني ده يدل على انه لاعب يعني ماهر جدا وعارف وظائف بتاعه شنو او وظائف وحيثيات الخانه اصلا هو فاهمه. اللاعب بخميس رقم 10 بيميل لاستعارات كثير، وبعدين في بطء في التفكير، يعني بيستلم عمليه الاسكاننج او النسخ بتاعه لازم يكون سريع قبل ما يستلم الكره، يقول شنو غرر الكره بتمشي وين. لكن المشكله انه بعد ما يستلم الكره جايين يفكروا انه كره هيمشي وين. اللاعب قميص رقم 33 برضه بنفس الكيفيه. عشان كده حسينا في بطء في فريق مريخ بانتيو بانتيو سيتي. ولكن اذا قبلوا هدف فريق بانتيو هتشوف شكلهم بيتغير في طريقه اللعب، بغير انه يعدل الكره وممكن يليد الجيم نعم.
قبل ما يبدا الشوط الثاني مباراه سريعا كده، الفريق لا زال بتحس انه اللاعب بيسلم نفسه للمدافعين. اوكي، اللاعبين ما بيطلبوا الكوره، انت مضطر تباصي لزول. الشوط الثاني حيبدا مطلوب شنو من فريق ياي ستارز، جوين ستار، ياي هانتر، عشان ما يقدر يحرز هدف.
انا اعتقد يمكن يعني هم محتاجين يعملوا تغيير في وسط الميدان، المهاجم بتاعهم بالتحديد، لانه لو انت لاحظت مشكلتهم كبير في الأربعة 3 3. خلوهم يلعبوا الأربعة 2 3 1. لازم يكون في لاعب رقم 10 عشان يكون في عمليه اللمسه اللي قبل الاخيره بالنسبه لختام الهجمه. مشكلتهم الرئيسيه في ختام الهجمه كان عندهم مشكله في خانه المهاجم الصريح، تم تغيير المهاجم الصريح بدخول اللاعب رقم 9. بقى عندهم تحويل اللاعب بالرقم 21 الى 9، و9 يتحول الى جناح شمال. انا اعتقد تغيير في وسط المهاجم، دخول اللاعب بالرقم 19، لان اقول اللاعب في يي بيلبس فليله رقم 19 تقريبا، بيلعب تحت المهاجمين، دخوله هيغير حاجات كثيره جدا من مجريات اللعب.
كلمه اخيره، ياي بانتيو سيتي محتاج لشنو في الشوط الثاني؟
بانتيو سيتي محتاج رقم 10 ورقم 8 يزيدوا من السرعه في الايقاع، ويحاول الاختراقات، يعمل كثير عمليه باس دبل باس عشان يفتح الثغرات المتواجده في دفاعات فريق لاين هانترز.
شكرا كوتش رمزي ثبت ومبارك عبد الرازق لهذه بعض التفاصيل اللي قدمناها والتحليل اللي قدمناه للشوط الاول اللي انتهى بالتعادل. الشوط الثاني انطلق في قبل دقائق معدودات ما بين الفريقين. بنعيد الميكروفون لزميلنا في الاستوديو. مرحبا بك.
Yes, I will be back from the analysis, probably from Mr. Michael and his team. Otherwise, we're talking about second half of the game now between Lion Hunters FC of Yei and BENTIU City. The game is 0-0. There are no goals, but you may think more actions will really, unfold, especially in this second half of the game. But of course, there are no changes for BENTIU City, even for Hunters, apart from just number 9, Mr. Dew, coming on for Mr. Luis at the halftime. Otherwise, the home side, the Lion Hunters have gone for Isaac Bidas, the goalkeeper, and Sebi Sebito, Philippe Rado, Victor Sebit, Henry Mawa, Emmanuel Kenyi, Luis, who is out, but of course, Dew is on, Nelson Mandela, Mr. Chang, Gatpan, John Malis. On the bench, there are a couple of players like Awan, David, of course, Ngota, John Yaba, and Mr. Bidit, Isaac, Derek, Mambo Emmanuel, and Mr. Guy. But the chance is there for them. The header from Henry Suali went too much. Is so far their first opportunity for this half. Remember, in most cases, so many things will be unfolding in second half of a game. You never know. Now Mr. Chol is here. Chol into the forbidden area, but of course Chol still keeps on fighting hard. Isaac with a simple tap, and it's going to be a goal kick to Lion Hunters FC. Take a look at how BENTIU City have also lined up. Remember, the goalkeeper is Mr. Gabriel Kum, Morris Powell, Gabriel Kir, Mr. Tong are the guys in heart of defense. Jacob Adiz, Jikani Kawaja, Mr. Char, Chol, Ted James, Nathaniel Hawood Ball, and Nyak Riak. Now it's Ted, blocked by Isaac. It's a goal kick. Players on the bench for BENTIU City. Well, I can talk about Mr. There's Elifelo Yasa, and there's also Marco Lual on the bench. Ball is also on the bench, and of course, don't forget Mohamed, Emmanuel Hakim, Valentin Eze, Mr. Paul Orek, Galwak Chol, Ball alongside also Douglas Gadik. Those are the players on the bench for BENTIU City. But of course, Lion Hunters are making a good work here. The body language from Riak really worked on. And the defender very well is going to be a goal kick for the our side. That's BENTIU City. But of course, remember, Mr. Tor Galwak, Gadwich, Galwak, that's Tai, and Kateng are some of the players who are sitting on the bench for BENTIU City. Chol is fouled, but of course, referee goes for advantage. Isaac takes it away. It's going to be a throw in. BENTIU City keeps the pressure. What a turn from Chol into the forbidden area. Delivers corner kick. But I think the Hunters are asking how, because the ball had a deflection on number 15, and that's Mr. Chol. The corner kick will be taken by Ted James. 3 goals for him. Actually, 3 goals in 2 games. He scored a brace in the previous game before playing Hilal and scoring as well. So he has scored so far 3 goals. That's Mr. Ted James. He played football in Juba, I think, for Hilal FC. Delivered well by him. Isaac had a scare to Chol now. Now it's Sebito. He overtook, of course, Mr. Chol very well, but I think the final decision did not go like expectation. Riak. It was a nasty one from him, and I think it was slightly a dangerous one anyway. Kept alive, and the wins a throw in. But I think Gabriel, just number 16, that's Mr. Emmanuel Kenyi. Well, did not really do well in that probably scenario, but I think now Chol recovered by Emmanuel Kenyi this time around. Now Dew. Remember, Dew is a former player of Almeriki FC BENTIU. He won a couple of trophies for Almeriki FC, and today he's playing for Lion Hunters FC of Yei. That tells you how nice football is, because you can play for any club in the world that you feel you want to play for. Overtaken by Dew down on the right, and of course is Mr. Gatpan. Dew is playing as a number 10 player like in this game now, but as much as he is number 11. Free kick, according to the center referee. I think he's trying to organize something. There's a train. Ted James involved. Headed away by Ria. His Hunters. It goes on to. That's it's still BENTIU City. Well, in case you have also just joined, Light Hunters FC of EA nil, BENTIU City nil, MTN South Sudan Premier League first edition. My name is Alaf Jonathan, and we're talking about this very game here. Is a throw-in taken long by the Hunters, but of course headed away by the back line of BENTIU City. And again, it finds Mr. Chol. Good defense from Philip to Nelson. Body language, center referee says there's nothing. It's BENTIU City making the run here. And I think it was crucial for just number 14. And that was Mr. Tong. The energy level, he was able actually to overtake a couple of players like Diu, Kong. Another good football is here for the Hunters. Goes for the shot. Too simple for the goalkeeper, and that's Kum. Tong. Adis have got a space here. Goes for the shot. Nice goalkeeping, and of course a good one from Mr. Isaac Bida. But I think the idea from Adis is really something that is causing problems for the Hunters now. It's going to be delivered by Ted James to Adis. Ted James goes for it. Too much. It's a goal kick to Light Hunters, and they brief again. I think Bida have been doing well. And he's doing well in the game. As Bida Isaac. It goes to Mr. Gatpan. Diu could not probably check where Mr. Sebit is. Adis. Tet takes it behind, and that's Riak. Riak gives it away to Mawa Henry, but of course now comes a turn. Very good one, and of course overtaking, still moving strongly. Hunters are here for a mission, but of course, can they succeed? I think it's defended by BENTIU City much well. I think Gadpan is getting something new, especially with Mao Henry. It's now time for Chol. Isaac defends. Free kick to BENTIU City. I think that's Philip. They're saying there's nothing, they're complaining, but of course, center referee has decided. There's a smile on the face of the center referee. The captain is frustrated, and that's Isaac. Is the captain. He's a bit frustrated there. Don't forget, it's a free kick to BENTIU City. All about them getting something if they can. Center referee is still arranging because there's a congested area where he's saying leave each one of you alone. Delivered direct to Isaac. Isaac checks Sepito. Sebit down on the left. Nice pass. throw in. Substitution is going to happen, and of course, just number 23 is going to be coming on for BENTIU City. And of course, let's wait and see what he's going to bring. It's called ball.
For BENTIU City.
Ball is going to come on. And leaving the room is Mr. Chol. Chol is off, and the ball is now in for BENTIU City. Their first substitution so far in this game.
15. And that's the child.
Let's wait and see what the ball will bring.
Marshall. And going out. Yes.
In the game.
In shot number 15. Charles.
But remember, the game is still 0-0. There are no goals. Lion Hunters FC nil, BENTIU City nil. This is now the second half. A chance is here on the card, but of course, nice defending from Isaac. Now is Mandela. Gives it to Kenyi. Kenyi finds Dew. Dew goes wide. It's now Mr. Gadpan down on the right side of the pitch. Gadpan one-on-one. Of course, beating one defender. Still going forward, giving a pass. The delivery is too much from just number, of course, 47. That's John Malis. Still 0-0. Nathaniel goes forward. Philip is here to defend. Center referee says Philip is fouled. And really sportsmanship from just number 23. That's ball. After fouling Philip, decided to go and greet Philip, and that's really spirit of the game. I think a chance here for BENTIU City to tap it. I think the ball did not find the right place on ball's knee. You may think that. Well, BENTIU City are changing a style of football now. They are going for counter, and they know if they keep doing that, it will make Hunters to really cause problems, if not do mistakes at the back. And I think in the last 3 minutes they've been doing that, and something is working out. If they keep on doing that, going for the counter, because Hunters have got a problem in defending, especially on their high line. So I think tactically they'll get something right. Medical team is really needed because one player for Hunters is currently down, and medical team will need to go and find out. And that's Kenyi, by the way. Just number 16, Emmanuel Kenyi. Otherwise, Lion Hunters FC 0, BENTIU City 0. Kenyi is still receiving treatment. The injury on Kenyi is a serious one, and I am not sure he's going to get back and continue. No, he's not going to continue. A serious injury, more of a dislocation. No, Kenyi is not going to continue for Lion Hunters. They will have to find another way. They will bring another player. But the result is a free kick, and Isaac will take it. Taken by Isaac into the congested area, but again won by Nathaniel. Ted with a touch. There's a throw into BENTIU City. Adis to his captain Riak. Nathaniel. Nice play from the BENTIU side, but of course it takes it to the wide area. Recovered by Sebito. Hunters down on the run. Sebito gives it to Mr. Gatpan. Gatpan got a real pressure. Of course, Sibito have to come for it. Gatpan is right here. Gatpan for Lion Hunters, but of course, the progress is here for them. He save it now. Body language of Benty City could not really allow them to penetrate easily. Throw into Benty City. Lion Hunters FC nil, Benty City nil. We're still within second half now. Ball one-on-one with, of course, Nelson. Advantage given by center referee, but of course Isaac takes it long. Sebito succeeding, and of course facing the goalkeeper. Sebito, can he score? Mawa Henry tapped away by the goalkeeper. Hunters are once again unlucky to really score that goal. They are really unlucky, especially after the chance from Sebito, giving it, of course, to Mawa Henry to tap it in. Sebito does well by actually placing the pass because he knew, oh no, Hunters are still hunting for their second win of the competition. Otherwise, it was also a very good goalkeeping from the goalkeeper, but of course, who's actually at the moment in need of a help. And the center referee are going to find out what is the problem with the goalkeeper, but I think you may think it's more of a fatigue, especially that work when Sebito entered into the forbidden area and, of course, pressing the pass to Henry to score. The goalkeeper was really deeply involved. He knew what to do with that very ball by tapping it away. Mataj, probably he was a bit down. So to me, it's more of a fatigue. He's good. He's going to probably continue. Meanwhile, the Hunters are actually playing 10, but they're bringing just number 12. And that's David Mota. David Mota is going to come on for Lion Hunters FC of Yale. Otherwise, the game is still 0-0. There are no goals. But the Hunters got the best chance. Gatpan down on the right. Delivers. It's a goal kick. Mota is involved for the first time. Due back to Mota. Sebit is fouled and there's a free kick to the Hunters in front of Arena. Hunters should have really scored that real open goal for them to lead. Now Mota comes for a responsibility, takes the free kick into the danger zone. Defended very well by Bentiu City. It's now, but again, won back behind us very easily. Isaac, Philip, Sebito, Gatpan. Not the case. Cleared by Bentiu City. Another throw in is here for Bentiu City as well. I mean, for Lion Hunters this time around, they're really looking forward to at least doing something. Sebito originally plays as a striker, but of course has decided to play these days as a defender. That's Sebito. That's number 18 for Lion Hunters FC. who is a former player. He played for Kamaka FC, and of course he's here. Nathaniel, ball, Galwak, ball, back to, of course, Galwak, but of course recovered by the Hunters. Free kick, Sebito got a bit of a touch from ball taken by Isaac. Riak defense, due into the middle. Very weak work there now. This around from Sebito. Philip, free kick. I think for sure the collision was dangerous, but it's a wise decision from the center referee. Philip is a former player for Superstar FC of Yei, and Rockland as well of Yei, and he's here playing for Linehunters FC. He moved in the previous summer. Linehunters, Mawa Henry, what a turn from Sebito. He defines Gatpan. But the impact is really succeeded by the goalkeeper. Linehunters FC 0, BENTIU City 0. A game of no goals so far. Philip takes it forward. Riak. Fast touch, of course, a nice one from Mr. Adis now. Adis delivers. The chance is right here for BENTIU City. Of course, defended perfectly by the Hunters. Now Gatpan. Gatpan one-on-one alongside Mr. Kir. And of course, Gatpan bringing down Kir. He gives it to Sebit. Sebit down on the left. Into the middle. Poor communication from the back, the four line of Hunters. Bida Henry is outside his actually territory. And of course, Mota is depossessed. Goes direct to Bida now. Dew playing 1-2 alongside Gatpan. Nice football from the Hunters. Now is a chance for Linehunters FC of Yei. Mawa Henry. Well, too much. It's a goal kick to BENTIU City. Both teams are actually on a high pressure of getting a goal. Adis recovered by Ngota very well. Dew could not succeed in that one. Taken wide. It goes to Kir. Now Kir for BENTIU City. Gives it, of course, to Galwak. Galwak doing his own things. And again, ball is involved. Kir goes for delivery. Won back by the Hunters. Mota is probably on a very high danger. Nice pass for Matete. Delivered by right full back. Headed by ball. It goes out. It's going to be a goal kick. Linehunters FC. Both sides are looking for their first goals. But I think this game, if a team gets one goal, it will end. That's my feeling. Because considering the fact that they have really low ratio of finishing, and of course that's something I'm seeing already. Both the four lines of BENTIU City and the Linehunters. So for that reason, I feel like if any side gets a goal, that side will be the victorious at the end of the day. Taken away by Ngota. Foul is a free kick to Lion Hunters. Isaac will take the responsibility as the captain. He played for Reconcile FC of Yei sometimes back before moving to the Hunters. That's Isaac, just number 80, the captain of Lion Hunters FC. Nice play from him to Ngota into the middle, but of course, Ted James to ball now. Well recovered by the Hunters. Dew goes, of course, forward. Free kick on Dew is going to be a free kick to Lion Hunters FC. But I think Ted James, he does well. Mata goes with a delivery to Mawa Henry. But it finds ball, that's number 10 for Benti City. It goes to Kir. Very poor from Kir. The aim was looking for Galwak. It's going to be a throw in to the Hunters. The game is 0-0. Hunters nil, Benti City nil. Ball is a bit deeply, but of course now Galwak. Offside flag stays down against Galwak. Galwak is here one-on-one alongside Philip. Philip still defending. And he finds ball. Nathaniel now. Passes to the right fullback. Won by Sebito. Is due for Lion Hunters. The pass is good, but too much in terms of energy. Throw into Benti City. Ted. Good pass from Ted, and of course back to him. That's a Ted James. Nice one to Adiz. He's looking for the space. Free kick to Benti City. And of course, Adiz is the player who is fouled. The free kick is currently on a very good position for Benti City, perhaps to punish Isaac Bida, who is the goalkeeper. We never know. This one now goes down to individual brilliances. All about the person who's going to be very clinical on taking the free kick. Is it Ted James? Is it Nathaniel? We're still waiting, but there are 3 players standing behind the ball for Benti City to take the free kick, even including Adiz, Ted, and Nathaniel. The question is, who is going to take? Pida is watching. The wall is formed. Nathaniel, and of course, Ted goes for it. He decides to bend it, but I think Bida got it right. It's a goal kick taken quickly by Lion Hunters. Our Henry is now operating as a center forward. And of course, Dew dropping. The first touch is nice. Gives it to, of course, a gut back. The rebound finds Sebit. Sebit goes for it, headed away by the back line. Corner kick, you may think, but of course, it's won back by Lion Hunters FC. Kept live. Goes for a cool shot. Defended still perfectly by Benti City. Ngota wins a throw in the process. But of course, the game is 0-0. Hunters 0, Benti City 0. Remember, this is already the second half of the game. And both teams are sweating to get some goals here. Tekken has a long throw in, headed away by the back line. And the Tate comes for it. Takes it wide. Another throw in for Hunters. This is the right time for goals, you may think. As a footballer, this is sure the right time for the goals. Around 80 minutes. Isaac takes it back. It finds Mawa Henry. Mawa Henry have to drop it to Sebito. Sebito looks for a couple of guys like Mr. Garpan, but again, Hunters are in control now. Ngota takes it to Sebit. Back to Ngota. Very poor this time around. Now is Mr. Ball. And of course, Hunters are now. Garpan delivers. Corner kick to Line Hunters FC. But very good defending, by the way, from Benty City, because should they allow that crossing to come in, I think it will be more of bad news for them, because there were a couple of guys, green shirts, in the forbidden area. You may think the finishing won't be a problem. Otherwise, it's a corner kick to Line Hunters FC. And Sebito looks lonely. You may think he will be the guy to be finishing, but again, he's taken a bit wide by the back line of Benty City. Is a throw in to Line Hunters FC. Well, Sebito is involved, but I think this time around the throw in is for Benty City. They goes wide. Philip, who is actually having problems already, and he had a bit of some head injury, and that's why we're able to see his head being bandaged. Riak with a wide defending. Garpan. The touch is good from Nelson. Garpan is still operating on the right. Garpan for Line Hunters, but defended very well by Ball. That's just number 10. Now Tet. Galwak is ready. And of course, taken too high by Isaac. Good play from the Hunters down in the middle, operating. The aim is Mr. Mawa Henry, but of course, Mawa Henry have to keep it alive. Yes, he does it. He gives it, of course, a nice one. The skill did not succeed from just number 47, and that's Mr. John Malice. Hunter still hunting for a goal. Garpan. He goes for a shot from a distant due. Back to, of course, Mr. Garpan. The chances here, delivers, blocked by the backline of Benty City. Corner kick to Lion Hunters FC. They keep on pressing Benty City, especially Garpan is really having a good game. He delivers, but this time around too much. Lion Hunters are pulling a really rough here with Benty City. I think a real formidable team, that's a Benty City, but of course one of the center backs is sitting in probably 18 yards for Benty City, all about finding out what is the problem by the medical team. But what I know is due to too much work. And if you work hard, you get tired, right? And I think sometimes you get tired and sometimes you have a fatigue. He's back here. It's not too much. He's back. Just little discomfort. It's now time for Galwak. Just number 3, former Almeric FC. Of course, a player who is preparing to come on. And that's a Tor Galwak. Alongside just number 21. And that's, I am talking about, well, let's wait and see probably what they can bring. Special as they're coming on. I'm talking about Benty City. And that's actually Mr. Dicta. Dicta alongside Tor Galwaka, the players are going to come on at this. Ball is a bit frustrated with the lines lady. I'm talking about, well, Mr. Ball. And anyway, it's good to calm himself down there. He has done it. Adis, the danger man, he's looking for space. Now Dew's pass is blocked. Nice pass to Mawa Henry now. Entering deep, Mawa Henry, of course. The pass is good to finish. Offside flag against Sebito, but of course, the IQ of Mawa Henry is really something that is working out. But the time for Adis is done. Adis is off alongside just number 10, that's Mr. Ball. And I'm talking about Howard Ball. Jacob Adis is off. What can Tor bring? Can he come with the experience, especially playing for American FC of BENTIU, to do something here? Cleared by Ngota. It finds Gadpan. Nice play from him to Dew. Mawa Henry. The pass is good, but I think Sebito had no idea on it at all. He should have gone for it. Isaac is here on danger, but of course supported by Ngota, and is taken by Ngota. Philip keeps on defending, much as he's having some head problems. Former Superstar FC player. That's for Ye. It's time for Gadpan to Mawa Henry, who's playing now as a winger. Mawa Henry. 4 goals for him in this competition. Defensively, Ben City are doing well by defending the danger zone of our Line Hunters. Ngota is here. Danger is coming from ball. And of course, won by Ben City, but of course, Ngota looks very hard on the ball. Gadpan just slowly to Mawa Henry. Direct to the goalkeeper is a goal kick. Lion Hunters FC nil, BENTIU City nil. Remember, there have never been a game in the MTN South Sudan Premier League that ended 0-0. Now Sebito making a good run there. Won easily by BENTIU City. Tor. He lost it eventually in the process. Is Nelson. Sebito kept alive by Mr. Galwak. The control is good from Sebito. Sebito got a chance. It goes for a shot. And it goes too much. It's a goal kick to BENTIU City. Center referee said, take it back. And why would you go for a rolling ball? Throw into BENTIU City. Otherwise, the game is still 0-0. BENTIU City 0. Lion Hunters 0. Nathaniel for BENTIU City has been kept quiet, especially in the second half of the game. Now Tor taken away by Isaac. Ngota. Mawa Henry. Henry Mawa still with the ball alongside Atete. He got a support from Ngota. Throw into BENTIU City after deflection. Still, BENTIU City keeps on going and going and going and going. The block from Isaac is something looks big. That looks maybe so much big, and he has done it well. Isaac Vida will take the goal kick very quickly to Philip. Philip finds Isaac. Isaac looks for Ngota. Ngota down on the left. Keeps on racing. Mawa Henry, fast touch. perfect. Offside is against Mao Henry. He said, easy, 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 guys. A chance is here for Galwak, and ball. That Philip is the player that is down. Center referee decides to put the ball on hold because of Philip not being down. And this injury is really disturbing him. He has been having actually a life-threatening injury, and I think there were actually a couple of years where he could stay out for a number of times before coming back. Remember, we are already into 4 added minutes of extra time. That means we are at 90 minutes. Of course, I told you this game will be the first one. If it ends 0-0, remember, there have never been a 0-0 all draw in the competition since, of course, it started. So this one might be one of it anyway. Philip is the player receiving the treatment, and him to continue is also another possibility. But of course, remember, Mr. Kenny Anthony was able to come off because of an injury for Lion Hunters, and we did also witness sometimes back KB. Emmanuel KB had a very dangerous actually injury, and he was also taken off.
Second half, ladies and gentlemen, this has not been the league, and the game is 0-0.
Philip to continue will not really happen according to what I'm seeing. Otherwise, let's give it a watch.
Tomorrow, same time, that's it. 1:45 will be with another game here.
Diu Kong, former Almeric FC player, BENTIU.
We're going to see Salam FC. They play against.
The turn is good from Mr. Malis. Now is the pass is a nice one, and of course the chance is here for BENTIU City to tap it in. Very poor for a ball. Ball could not believe it.
That's between Youngster FC and Holy Family. 3 p.m.
Remember, tomorrow at 3 p.m., Youngsters FC of Torito will be playing a Holy Family FC of Rumbek. 3 p.m. tomorrow. There will be one game only. Youngsters will be playing Holy Family FC of Rumbek. Nathaniel takes it to Kir. Kir goes for a delivery, but of course it finds ball, but I think ball did not intend to hit the ball anyway. Had a different, of course, vision on it. Nathaniel with a turn. Tor goes to Kir. Kir with another delivery for the second time now. This time it's to Isaac Bida. Hunters keeps on pressing. The same has BENTIU City. The control is good from Galwak. It goes to ball. Ball into the forbidden area. He delivers a chance. It was actually a good chance for BENTIU City. Free kick to Lion Hunters FC of Yei. You may think this will be our last one, but they're bringing 2 players.
For
just the number 14.
that's 9 Hunters are going out. Shot number 17, Enimawa,
That's number 14 is on, and that's Isaac Derrick. Meanwhile, that's number 11 as well, Mr. Kulang is on. Last opportunities here for the Hunters. An acrobatic is there. A chance. Offside. Flag is against them. Offside. What a chance for Hunters to finish it brilliantly. But remember, Philip is injured and he's out. To be a blow, maybe for them. Referee have just blown, of course, the final whistle. And Lion Hunter seems like they have never actually expected this result, as most of their players are bowing down the same to BENTIU City. A game of course, low chances, but there were also key chances, mostly for Hunters to at least, of course, win the game. But of course, the same has BENTIU City. Otherwise, there were also good moments, especially from Gadpan, who really played a very good role at right, of course, winger. And if not right, of course, forward, that's Mr. Gadpan. Meanwhile, Mr. Dew came on for Luis. He somehow changed something in the game. Otherwise, there are no goals. Lion Hunters FC of Yei nil. We are talking about BENTIU City of BENTIU nil. And that's full time. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow, there will be one game only. That's Youngsters FC of Torit up against Holy Family FC of Rumbek at 3 p.m. Thank you. Enjoy your day and enjoy evening. And of course, remember, this is the M10 Sudan Premier League. We're talking about the first edition. This is actually a week 6 fixture. And all about you being in touch. Call my name, Alfred Jonathan. We'll meet tomorrow. Good night.